I saw Damian Lillard tweet, Kyrie Irving is the most skilled player in NBA history. And quite frankly, I'm not sure who can argue against that.
Kyrie really different. He got the most beautiful game in NBA history. You can't work on this that he be doing.
Right.
That's a gift. He probably was the first nigga you seen do a lot of stuff. He just be making it up right there in the moment.
Kyrie Irving is the scorer that everyone thinks of Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving, you can't do anything to make it harder. You can't make the game tough for Kyrie.
It's his handles, but it's just the way he move and how he can play the game. He got the most beautiful game ever. Just the way it looked. It's because it's not athleticism. It's skill. He's not above the rim hanging in the air. It's craftiness and touch and feel. You know what I mean? It's just a knack for doing it. And it's a gift. You can tell he worked on it, but he had the gift to begin with. So
what he does on the basketball court is beautiful.
Ball handling, he's the top as it gets for me.
Yeah.
He's the best ball handler ever. Just because I think not only that he can handle the thing, but he can get through cracks and crevices like no other. And then spin and then puts him above everybody's ball. He can finish at the rim with either hand.
The finishing ability is insane.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever see that again. Not in our lifetime.
Yeah, it's blowing by you.
You're right, he was just a crossover and gone. Kyrie can have you spinning in circles and still stand right here and then go by you when you turn back around.
Yeah.
And finish.
I used to tell Kai all the time, I said, bro, I know you want to score. Don't worry about passing me the ball. Don't worry about getting me shots. Do what you do. Sure enough, he'll go 5, 6, 7 straight. And it's hard to make Bron look small, but the things that he would do is you would think Bron was on the bench. When you got this young dude, not a young dude, but this little dude who's 6'1", but scoring effortlessly, left hand, right hand, mid-range, pull-up, free throws, threes, post up. I'm that was amazing.
He's a wizard, man. He's must-see TV. I personally think that that's somebody that played the position. I think that Kyrie's the most skilled player to ever play that position.
If we talking skill, I would say Kyrie's the most skilled player of all time.
Once he really honed in on the small details, man, bro, he one of the coldest, man. Listen, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he is probably one of the most skilled dudes to ever play this game.
He got the best field bag. He got
Nah, Stack, I can't even let it go down like that. Kyrie got a bag of his own.
Oh, no question.
Now, what we did was fine-tune his bag.
Yeah, exactly.
To where he started really locking in on details of his footwork, of his balance, on how to get guys off to where you can get to a spot and get to your mid-range, how to be a better finisher, how to pull up at the three.
The ball handling aspect of what he relies on the floor to create space, to get by guys, finishing at the rim. It's kind of unpredictable, which is a key trait for great scorers and playmakers like he is. So,
just NBA was at its height. Then we go through the playoff run, and you get to the finals, and you're up 3-1, and you're already kind of counting the win as just get it done. We're still right there. We're about to be 2-time defending champs back to back and the whole vibe.
Bron and Kyrie get going. Both Bron and Kyrie go for 40.
Yeah.
First time ever they go in the finals, they go for 40 apiece. I'm so exhausted. I'm just thinking having to chase Kyrie around those 7 games was exhausting. Yeah, man, that was a tough series.
3-1.
That's the other biggest regret I have in my basketball career besides getting busted for the weed was switching that pick and roll with Steph, with JR and Kyrie. I still can't bring myself to watch that footage. It's too uncomfortable, Now Kyrie got one of the greatest shots in NBA history. And
it was hard to watch and be in that vibe where you couldn't do anything about it, and you can always tip your hat to somebody who just outplayed you. That's what they did for 3 straight games. Every time I see Kyrie, there's that respect.
Pick and pop from JR, Kyrie with his tough. That was a dagger.
I think the Kyrie shot is the second biggest shot ever hit. I think as far as the biggest shot ever hit, Kyrie has the biggest shot.
Kyrie hit a shot. It was tough. There's nothing you can do about it. At some point, someone was going to make a shot. Wish it was us, but it wasn't.
It's funny to the point where he'll pull off, we'll go through a play or something and then it's over with and he'll grab the ball and toss up a high, touch the ceiling layup with his left hand and it'll just go in so easily and just he just casually just pop and go sit down. It's just little stuff like that he'll be doing and it's his routines are even impressive, even when we walking through stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you see it in the highlights how many times he get cut off and he flick it up with his right. And I'm just you that size and you got to have that different creativity to get your shot off amongst so many people that's taller than you, you come up with some crazy stuff. And he's just a creator out there. You can tell he sees stuff, work on it, and then implement it. And it's powerful to watch. It's like when you get up close to him, you get inspired. Like everybody he was working out with, giving them to, just being there for him. And it's just like, he really is a all-around just true basketball player, pure basketball player. But how he works on this game, how he influences the young dudes, like that shit was impressive.
Did any star player kind of surprise you?
I would say Kyrie. I think he had like 50. The way he did it was like going crazy. Like he's stopping on the dime, pulling up on threes, throwing the ball over his heads, and I'm like, bro, what is going on? Like,
that shit is impressive.
Yeah.
That shit is impressive.
And it's just like you're on the court playing against him, like you still trying to like compete, but it's like you're just in awe, like seeing what he doing. I'm like, what the f?
Yeah, Kai definitely do some shit where you like, hold on, bro. You think he like 6'6", 6'7". Like, he'll test you on some shit like, bro, you little.
Put you in the post, he'll do all that.
Yeah, right. He'll post you up like, bro, you 6'1", 6'2". What are you doing?
It was probably,
and he got some shit for it though. His bag is crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, I think I was most impressed with Kai.
I don't know if y'all seen the clip where Kai like is doing some special shit. He's breaking down the whole team, putting it behind his legs. Bro, that play happened because we could not get the ball past half court. Because they were trapping us. They were full court trapping us. Bron, Cole, they all like picking up full court. Melo, they like in our shit. And it was crazy because like Kai took it upon himself. And that was, I think, his rookie year. Like that was after his rookie season. And we was watching it like, oh.
He was talking smack to Kobe too, I think.
Yeah, he went after that.
You gotta guard me.
He was feeling himself. Like I just broke all y'all down. Like I'm feeling myself. It was a cool moment though, like to experience that. And then just to see obviously USA go on and win in and be a part of that. Like, yo, we had them ready. Like, we felt good. We had them ready.
Y'all got them ready for it. The only way you're doing the shit Kyrie's doing in a game is if you're like a genius. If your mind is something like else. I mean, you can just tell he's thinking about what he's trying to do to you. Jamal always says that. How can you guard something that the guy doing it doesn't even know what he's about to do?
Like, he was a monster from day one. Like he stepped on campus. It was like, Kyrie, he's nice. He's going to be the #1 pick. You had those preseason scrimmages and pickup games. And from the first pickup game, I was like, yeah, he's #1 pick. He's got a different... He's cold, huh? Yeah, he got a different level from everybody else that was there at the time. So, I mean, we had a squad, and he took it over from the jump.
Really great guy. Obviously basketball player, the way he is. But it's just been amazing, He helps me, he helps everybody in the team, and everybody loves him on the team. So he's just a great guy.
I've always loved Kyrie. From before I met him to when I became his teammate to even now. I've always thought he was special. I love Kyrie. I love everything about Kyrie. I've loved his family, and I definitely love his shoes and his game.
Who's been your toughest matchup? My pop's in the background. He looking at me. He know who it is.
Who is it?
It was Kyrie. I ain't gonna lie. He was the one probably where I was like, yo, I ain't got no answer for him. I was looking at my pops in the crowd like, I was like, yo, I don't know what to do. But a lot of dudes, their go-to moves. Right. Like, he has so many counters that it's like, when you stop one, he's coming with another. When you stop that one, he's coming with another. So that's the toughest player I had to guard in life. Probably will be forever.
If he retired right now, he's a legend.
100%.
Like,
one of the best I've ever worked.
He's one of the best to ever lace him up.
3-level scoring, mid-range, 3 and layup. There's a level of post-up. There's a level of isolation at the logo. Those are 2 things that people are great at. Kyrie has all 5, right? There's levels of being a scoring type of guard.
My second year out of guard Kyrie.
Okay.
Man, that was an experience.
Tiring?
He said an experience.
He's not over physical. He just make a lot of tough shots. And I'm like there, making it over me easily. And I'm just like, this is the NBA.
Great reaction.
Great offense, always going to overpower great defense.
Kai is not countering, he's making you back up.
He got a counter to everything.
He does have a counter, but think about it. Most times, he's the one that messes you up. And then if you luckily have a way of stopping him, he does something else.
The crazy thing is that I've seen Kai grow. Yeah. So I caught Kai when he was young, and I was able to guard him well when he was younger.
Yeah.
Having that confidence early, I wouldn't say threw me off, but it put me in a bad, it put me in a bad way. The times that I came back to guard him when he was Kai.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I guard this motherfucker. I've guarded him before. He'll just throw some shit at you just don't expect. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he expects it. His body's, he's just naturally reacting off move. And what makes Kai so hard, he is shockingly very athletic. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that about. Like, he may not be dunking the ball, but he's finished. He's hang time,
hanging in the air.
his
doing
speed, his stop on a dime. Obviously he's on a string, but the way he's able to use his body, his strength, the way he's able to jump, he's shorter than me, but he still is going to rise high enough to where I can't get to. He's going to finish or hang long enough to where I'm going to get this shot off.
That's a fact.
I think he's just misunderstood.
For sure.
But
for sure.
Yeah, I love Kai. I love his game. Big fan of his game, man. And honestly, he should get a lot more recognition than he does today, than what he does from the elders or whoever else does the media.
That Kyrie do with the basketball, I haven't seen that. It's a little different. It looked like he dancing with it or something, right?
For sure, you got to be able to run around all game. A lot of in the paint points. Kyrie's more, it's like putting together a song with Kyrie. So it just depends on how you want it.
Yeah,
it's almost like he on purpose makes the game like more challenging for himself just because he can. Like, I'm gonna do this and then shoot this lefty floater on the right side off the glass just because I can. Like, I probably could have just got to the rim and like laid it in also, but it's like I'm just gonna do this because I'm capable of doing it. He is in a very, very small category of people that can do, like, his finishing ability, his handle, the way he moves, all that.
I want to learn from Kyrie if I can.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah.
Solid. Kai is he's a teacher too.
Yeah, nah, he's tapped in with me. Like, I got his number. Like,
okay.
I mean, he talks to me at the games too, but like, that'd be somebody I want to learn from. Just see what his bag.
Yeah,
that's his bag.
What you want to learn most from him?
Probably just like footwork and just like how he read, his reads and stuff, what he's seeing.
He's different.
Yes.
Like, you feel me? Like, that shit was behind the backboard, bro. He catches it, he's tiptoeing and shoots it over the backboard. Cash. The whole fucking palace silent.
Just watch Stan Van Gundy.
Silent.
It's not his handle though. It's Kai's footwork with his handle. Drop hezzy, tween hezzy pull. But he does it so much, like his feet would be stop, skeet, stop, skeet, hezzy pull. Like his emergency break.
He's a great person. We still have a great relationship. He helped me out a lot on and off the court. In my first 2 years that I'm thankful for.
Then, the other thing about Kai is it's not always about basketball. But if you don't know that, it could irritate you a little bit because you might just want to talk basketball. But if you get to know someone first, it makes it easier. But just being honest.
It was a risk for Dallas to bring Kyrie in because he's going to be a free agent. Do you have any sense of whether he wants to make this a long-term marriage? Do you want to make this a long-term marriage?
Yeah, I think he truly is happy here. I think he wants to be here. But that doesn't guarantee us that he's going to stay. He has the option and the opportunity as a professional to look elsewhere because he is a free agent. And I don't want to take that away from him.